Now, they were actually pulled off the line for a bit and had a little bit of a rest. During our day of rest, my headache grew worse, and I consulted a corpsman. "My ears ring," I told him. Not impressed, he answered, "It's normal for ears to ring in combat." He gave me some aspirin for my headache and asked, "Anything else wrong?" I showed him my leg wound. He jokingly said, "Too bad your wound isn't deeper. If it was, you'd have a ticket off this damned island." The aspirin didn't touch my headache. It grew worse. My ears rang constantly, and I felt nauseous. I was getting weaker, and I knew it. And so what we've got now is the initial stages of combat fatigue. He's starting to feel it. When Tremellis, it's one of his other guys, when Tremellis gave me hell about something or another, my mind was hazy and numb. I didn't answer him. About midday, the word came down, "Move out." Our day of rest was over, I reckoned ruefully. We formed up to move out in a spread formation and immediately began taking mortar fire. I mean, it's just a nightmare. "Take cover," Wendell hollered. And we scattered like a covey of quail seeking refuge. A round hit a few yards from me. My pulse raced, and my battle senses told me to move. Sprinting, I ran for a rock outcropping 30 yards away. When I was halfway to safety, a close round knocked me to the ground. Mortar and artillery shelling had scared the hell out of me since D-Day, but the fear I felt now was different. My hands trembled. Fortunately, the barrage stopped quickly. I chain smoked to settle down. My head pounded, and I gulped down canteen water until my stomach was upset. My legs felt paralyzed, like a childhood nightmare in which I wanted to run but couldn't. The company moved out, but I stayed where I was. All I could think was, fuck the war, fuck the Japs, and fuck this whole island. A flood of other fuck everything surged through my tangled thinking process. Then awareness that I was alone and the fear of becoming a sniper's target prompted me to move. There was another conclusion. If I stayed where I was, the Marine Corps would shoot me as a deserter. Self-preservation instincts kicking in, I told myself, get off your butt and start moving. I looked for my vanished company. Eventually, I heard someone calling my name. Through the hazy vision, I saw Sergeant Wendell walking toward me. When he was close enough, he looked at me. "Tatum, are you okay?" he asked. "Let's join the company, and don't worry, you're going to be okay. You're going to make it." I followed him without argument or objection. Before we set in for the evening, at 3:30 p.m., Wendell said to me, "Tatum, I'm sending you back." Glancing at Tremellis, he added, "You're out of here too. You're both finished. Get the hell back, both of you." The trek to the rear and Red Beach 2, our starting point 15 days ago, took an hour. There were no tears in my eyes. I had combat fatigue.